I'm ending my term at the Human Rights Commission with a sense of pride and commitment and a message of hope. The last 2 years at the Human Rights Commission have been full of challenges, lessons, and accomplishments. I can group these achievements into 5 areas that guided me. The first was the fight against systemic racism. Systemic racism is at the very heart of the Commission, because the Commission was created as part of the fight against racism, and that is what drove my actions at the Commission. Second, community engagement by reaching out to New Brunswickers and building strong partnerships. Third, education and awareness by working with the community and listening to their needs and concerns. Fourth, advocacy through my presence within the government and abroad to strengthen New Brunswick's human rights protections. Having commission representation with international bodies was also crucial for me, because I had to be able to promote equality and equity within society. This led to involvement in several initiatives to give the Commission a more concrete presence. I am particularly proud of the concrete impact this work has had, placing human rights at the heart of the province's priorities and demonstrating that together the Commission, communities, and partners can move towards and achieve equity and inclusion. The greatest challenge for New Brunswick remains equitable access to basic socioeconomic rights. Housing, education, healthcare, and food security. Too many people in our province continue to face systemic barriers. Indigenous communities, Black people, racialized people, and people living in poverty or with disabilities are particularly affected. Systemic racism and the legacy of colonialism and slavery continue to influence our social, economic, and political structures. To address these challenges, we must identify and acknowledge discrimination, because what is not known cannot be changed. We must come up with solutions in partnership with communities by incorporating their voices and experiences into public policies. My greatest hope for the new chair is that the fight against systemic racism and all forms of discrimination will continue with strength, conviction, and vision. I also hope that the values of responsibility, empathy, and justice continue to guide every decision at the Commission. My years as head of the Commission have shown me something essential. Protecting human rights is never the result of one person or one institution. It is a collective effort, one that is constant and demanding, but very necessary. I am deeply grateful to everyone who has worked with the Commission and with me personally for their courage, commitment, and faith in a better society. Together, we have advanced human rights in New Brunswick, and we will continue to do so. I remain fully open to collaboration as the Commission's works belongs to all of us. Together, we can build a more inclusive and equitable New Brunswick where everyone can live with dignity and be recognized as an agent of change. I am neither optimistic nor pessimistic, but rather determined. This determination comes from my conviction. We have brought people hope, and we won't give up until our goals of justice and equality are achieved. My time as chair of the Human Rights Commission has reminded me every day that the fight for human rights is not a sprint, but a constant march. Victories, however large or small they may be, are not facts in themselves. They are steps towards building a society where everyone can live with respect and dignity. We must continue to believe in the strength of the collective, to relentlessly protect fundamental rights, and to build bridges of understanding. After all, it is in hope and perseverance that lasting and future changes are made. Thank you.